That's
like,
your.
If there's two people. One is my sister and one is their significant other.
Yeah.
If I can't talk to my sister, then I'll talk to the significant other about whatever it is about their household or things that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
But if I can, I'm just gonna talk to
your sister.
I
was just trying to understand like this, your reasoning behind you will never talk to.
Oh, I didn't mean. I never would like confront them about something. Welcome back to Air It Out.
Hello, y'all.
Today we're talking about a parenting book that caused some problems. Let's get into it. Am I the asshole for giving my brother-in-law a parenting book for his birthday and embarrassing him in front of everyone? So to start, let me preface by saying that my sister has been married to Hank for over 6 years. They have 2 kids and 1 more on the way. I visit her almost every day, and I noticed that my brother-in-law does little to nothing around the house or even childcare. To give some examples, one time my nephew fell off the stairs and didn't need a hospital, but needed immediate care from one of the parents. My sister was literally stuck helping my niece out of the barn, and brother-in-law just sat there in front of the TV, shrugging it off. I was stunned that I had to go help my nephew out. Not just that, but even now that my sister is 7 months pregnant, he keeps making her lift things, run after the kids, bathe them, cook for them. He claims he's not usually this unavailable, but since his football season, then he needs to catch up on all the games. I was getting irritated of him, especially after he ruined mine and my wife's first ever pregnancy announcement by asking my wife if she was sure I would be a decent father. My wife and I arrived to my sister's house and had dinner. Brother-in-law didn't stop nagging my wife about the pregnancy, saying that there's an 80% chance I'll turn out to be a deadbeat dad. I couldn't take it. When it was time for gifts, I got out, handed him a book on the parenting, and said, "Here, I found this amazing book called The Gift of Failure. It's about parenting. Strange concept, I know, but I figured you'd benefit from it, especially with a 3rd kid on the way." He was absolutely speechless. Everybody was staring at him, and my wife and mom laughed. He just gave me a look and then stormed off upstairs. My sister ran after him, then came back later saying he calmed down after she turned the TV on a football game. He sent me an email later saying I embarrassed and mocked him in front of everyone and demanded I apologize publicly, just like I humiliated him publicly. My dad thinks I went a bit too far there too. Was I the asshole?
So then, what are your thoughts on who is the asshole here, or is there any, or there's not enough information to kind of like determine that?
I think you are an asshole to like embarrass. He set up this whole plan to get him a parenting book. It just doesn't seem. I don't know. It seems petty. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, definitely.
It was petty, and there's no reason for it. But I think he's salty off of this thing that happened before, and he had to. If your sister has problems and speaks to you and says there's an issue, then address it. But try not to interfere in other people's.
Like that's
things.
their relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
it's your sister, but at the same time, talk to her about it. Why are you going and talking to her husband? That's crazy. Like. I feel like that if my sister is having issues with her husband or who she has a kid with,
okay,
I can go talk to her about it.
This video is sponsored by the Outcast Seal.
Feeling like a seed in the ground, nigga, all I wanna do is grow. But that shit going too slow. Niggas be doing the most. Can wait till I make it and glow. Now let me just switch to the flow, switch to the pace.
For those who recognize anime subtleties, you'll find a new appreciation for this piece. On top of that, each person will have a one-of-one staple piece added to their fit. Outcast Seal, out now. No reason to wait. Go get yours now.
Why would I talk to this random guy? Or not? He says that he doesn't think that he's the best fit. Then talk to her about it. Don't talk to him. How is talking to him going to fix anything? You guys don't know each other. You have no rapport. And you obviously know each other, but it's just you're not going to be as effective, and you're just going to be.
I think it depends on the problem, but in this scenario, I would say in that
even if
you would talk to your sister, not to the.
No matter what the issue was, even if it was like a domestic type of problems, I would talk.
Give me a scenario where you would say you would actually talk to the sister instead of talking to the husband.
There's nothing. There's nothing to say to the husband. Like, my thing would be going to my sister and it's like, why are you with this person? I don't care about what happens to this guy. If there's issues here, my priority is protecting my sister. The only way for that to work, it doesn't work by me attacking. Nothing's gonna happen out of that.
I get that. In scenarios where they're having relationship issues, you're not gonna go and talk to him about it.
Yeah.
I get that. And I agree with you on that. I'm on the same page with that.
All right, where are you?
I'm talking about, you're saying that you're always going to talk to the sister instead of ever going to the husband.
Never talk to them, no. What am I going to say? Unless it's like never say, unless it was like something small where it's like, oh, maybe they are looking for help or they're struggling here, and I could say, oh, well, here's something that's worked in my relationship or something. But in a sense of...
But I'm saying, what about outside of that? Outside of just like their relationship?
Oh, I'll talk to them for I guess, regular things, but I just don't see a reason.
Okay, that's what I was asking you about,
saying,
like outside, like I get relationship issues. There's no reason to really talk to.
Even still, I wouldn't like for most things. I just don't see. I wouldn't unless there was a reason, like they were unavailable. But that's like, if there's two people, one is my sister and one is their significant other.
Yeah.
If I can't talk to my sister, then I'll talk to the significant other about whatever it is about their household or things that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
But if I can, I'm just gonna talk to
your sister. I was just trying to understand like this, your reasoning behind you will never talk to.
Oh, I didn't mean. I mean, I never would like confront them about something. Because what am I going to do? Like,
I feel like there will be scenarios though that
you can do it to show like I'm a man, but like.
Oh, not even about I'm a man.
Because it's going to keep happening because in the relationship it has nothing to do with I can't control how.
But again, the relationship aspect though, that's your sister's business, and then there's no reason to go and talk to the husband about that. Yeah. I agree with you on that in the relationship context.
Okay, but you're saying in general, like, what if you like are just trying to like I don't know borrow a hose? You're saying?
No, I'm thinking like I can't think of an issue right now. But I feel like there's things that happen in relationships, not romantic relationships, but just in relationships that you have with people and things go about and things arise. And there will come a time where you would actually have to talk to the husband.
Yeah, if we're like planning a trip or something, I would talk to my sister about it. Unless she's busy and he's the one handling the planning, then I'll talk to him. But
okay.
Otherwise, there's no. I just don't.
What about, so like you want to go on a trip and you want to take him with you?
Just by myself?
You and him. Just you and him.
I have my own friends. I don't need them.
So you're not going to befriend your sister's husband?
If it happens naturally, yes.
Naturally.
Okay. I'm not going to force it.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're forcing it. I'm not saying you're
over
forcing
time,
it.
it could happen. It could
I'm
be
saying
that
it.
Thing.
Yeah, I'm
but
saying.
Still, I feel like it'd be like. I feel like you can't fully be friends with someone that's with your sister. If you had like Yeah, so like if you have friends that have wanted to date your sister or wanted to be with your sister, it's like.
Oh no, I feel that. I feel that.
Because
I feel that.
I can't talk. Yeah, like it's delicate territory, so it's like I'm not going out of my way to just be like spending large amounts of time with this person.
Yes, sir.
Because it's they're if they in the context of family, then we're good. But in the context of just as another guy. I think I'd have to grow to some level of like relationship with them first.
It would have to be actually a genuine like bond. Yeah, I feel that. I was thinking more in the concept of like a genuine bond, like you're never gonna like chat with that person, or like
if it came up, I'm not thinking about doing that. No, not unless it gets to that spot. Like unless we hang out enough that we have other things to talk about.
Okay.
I feel like I'm bad at just what's the word?
Small talk.
Yeah, I don't see a point of it. And this is a situation where the only thing you can do is small talk. I guess it's fine if we're like waiting for the person you know, but for long periods of time,
this is what I'll say. I get there is small talk where you're just saying like how are you doing, hey, but then there's also there's a side of it where you're literally asking like how you doing, what are you up to, and that's not small talk. That's genuinely asking like what are you up to, like let's have a conversation. And talk.
But you only do that to people that you like care about.
Fair, but like you can only get there by actually having those conversations.
You don't think that it happens?
Well, you can like I would say like you can meet somebody, just play basketball with them, and then eventually because you guys respect each other's games and respect the time that you have playing basketball together, then you start having those conversations. Yeah. But like, I think another scenario, like, y'all meet at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some similarity in a situation that on a conversation comes up, but then you start asking those questions about like, what do you do? How are you doing? Which goes back to small talk, but it's actually a genuine
I
conversation.
think this is the thing. Like, I think I would do that if my goal was to, like, get to know them or I guess to socialize extrovertly. Because most of the time that I'm out, I'm just out to be around other people, but not talking to other people. I want to be around other people, but I don't necessarily want to talk to people unless I have a motive. That
you're Marshawn Lynch. I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I just want to enjoy the vibe. If I'm going to a bar or something like that, I might have come with one other person. I might not even really talk too much with them. Like, I'm just here to vibe. Like, I'm not.
You're here. Don't talk to me. I'm here. I'm at the bar.
We're just enjoying ourselves. I'm fine talking like in the conversation, but I'm not like going to try to talk to people. Whereas like when I'm like out looking to like talk to a girl, then maybe you have to put yourself out there and talk.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm not really putting myself out there to talk to a guy. Like, I'll meet a guy from something I do, and we'll end up talking based on that.
I feel that. That's what I'm talking about though. Like you have there's a similar thing, but then you start asking those small talk questions.
Yeah.
But it's not small talk. You're asking genuine questions.
But your brother-in-law or your sister's boyfriend is not the only commonality is that they're with your sister.
Yeah.
It's arbitrary to me. It could be anyone.
Random.
Yeah. Until I know that. It's just,
for people, anyone. Other people, random.
All right. Let us know what you thought about that. How did you think they moved? Do you think they should have been as upset and salty about the comment that was made about their fathering skills? And do you think men should be even acting this petty to start with? Or women, really? Should anyone be acting this petty?
No.
Let us know inside the comments, and we'll be back with you with another Air It Out.